Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Michigan Wolverines.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns opening lineup. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the four-man position.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impressed me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And thinking back to the Fab Five, they were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest, of all time.
Doubled by Morgan. Kicks it out to Ellis. Doherty dishes to Ford. Ellis, the pass to Edwards. There's a good screen. Here's Doherty. Cans it from downtown.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Freak. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards passes to Ford. The feed to Ellis. And the foul called on Freak. A big group substitution here for Texas. Off the inbound pass. Rush's shot is off.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rush has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Richmond. The three, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Morgan. Freak's got 7 points in the game. Michigan ends up going with the new group. Texas trails by 8. Morgan, he's in at the point. Smith is out there with Wright, and it's Knight in at the small forward position. And Thornton kicks to Edwards. Back to Thornton. passes it to Edwards. From past the arc. The shot no good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there. But that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
And for Texas, they've got Edwards. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position.
Wow, what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Morgan in at point guard. White is out there with Smith. And it's Banks in at the two-guard spot. And we've seen Durant go on to do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
And for Texas, they've got Doherty. Turner is out there with Edwards. And it's Thornton in at the two spot. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Left side, Turner takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Freak. A wide open look here for Wright, and no good. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Wolverines leading by 8. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after it. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Morgan, he's in at shooting guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. And it's Smith. Then it's Flash in at the point guard position.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean,
it's a completely new group for Texas. The Wolverines leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Texas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Texas with it. Edwards passes to Richmond. Davis sets a screen, and the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity. Longhorns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And so Richmond nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
that's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Morgan the pass to Flash. Smith dishes to Freak. For 3. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Morgan in a 2-guard. Ellis is out there with Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Here's Flash. Here's Morgan, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. He grew up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Kicks it out to Jones. Dishes it to Taylor. And there's the pass to Morgan. Down low, 4 on the shot clock. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Freak. And now a 10-point Wolverine lead. Ellis has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Inside, kicks it out to Ellis. Launches a 3. The Wolverines making a switch here.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And Blair kicks to Ellis. They double team Ellis. 9 feet out. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second half. And they go to the intentional foul. They get a hand on it. Jones, the pass to Flash, and that's an intentional foul. Here's Morgan. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Turner dishes to Ellis. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got into good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
The 3. Shot is off. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And Doherty kicks to Turner. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis. And so it's Michigan winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of...